Hello people, today I have with us the Halo ODST drop pot, and this is ODST Rookie included. Blast open hatch. I didn't notice that on the pot itself. There's a small instruction manual which is very unclear on how to do it. So we have this here. Let's see if I can get it to look at this properly. Sorry, the sun is glaring in through my little window here. And I'll figure it out, I guess. So inside here is my ODST Rookie. Again, sorry about that. Let me see if I can fix that. Here we go. Lighting is a little more controlled now. Here again is the instructions. So we'll maybe figure that out. On the other side is the ODST pod. You can see Rookie is in there. I had to open it like so. I don't think this is how you're supposed to open it, but we'll see. There are little latches here that let those things plug out, so I think maybe that's what you're supposed to do. Put those down, put this guy back in place, and let's see. Okay, there we go. So that's the blast open hatch that we got here. And as you see, Rookie is inside. He is quite comfortable inside that drop pod. Not a lot of headroom in there. Not a lot of space. There isn't any hatches, which is kind of disappointing for his weaponry. And a lot of footroom, not headroom. But that's okay. We're going to let that be. We'll slide him on out of there with his little hands. It is hot out here, so he is a little bit more flexible than he normally would be. Nicely detailed couch there, and it is painted, so if you wanted to go over that with some paintbrush, I'm sure you can make that look a lot better than it already is. But it's not bad. Let's go ahead and look at the inside of the hatch. I don't think there's anything special going on here. It is just a clear piece with painted details on the outside. Not too bad. The ODST pod is rather simplified. I like that it has exposed screws. That is always a good thing when you're looking at a collector's item, but at least they're not on the front or on the top. So the angles that you would want to see it at aren't at all affected. But it is a rather nice, simple looking pod, and it does come across as something you see in the Halo universe, that very utilitarian look, that very angled thing that they like to do, looking stealthy. Let's see if I can keep that on there without it blasting open. And a very mean look as well. Setting the pod aside, here is my Rookie. He comes with a couple weapons. He has the silenced SMG from Halo ODST, and there's a peg there for him to wear it on his body. There are a couple of places. Actually, it looks like there's only one spot to put it. Okay, there's one right here on his leg. So he can put that down here or hold it in his hand. Doesn't look like that fits very well. And there's another one on this side. Maybe that's just for his joints, which makes sense. Yeah, that is his point of articulation. Okay, no other peg holes for weapons, but you can put it on his back if you wanted to. He also includes his little pistola, his little pistol here. Very nice. It's very thin, very flexible. I like it. And lastly, it's his pack. This is to go where this is going right now. I thought there would be more slots for him to hold weapons, but maybe that's so that, a Master Chief figure or something else could wear those. But he does look pretty cool. I think he's not a bad one. Let's go ahead and cover articulation next. So articulation, he has just a simple joint in his head that lets him revolve it all the way around. Looks like a ball joint system in his shoulder, a peg that goes into his body, and a movable arc here. 1 point of articulation in his elbow, not quite 90 degrees, but not too bad. wrist pin is very simple. It looks like it's just a pin that goes in. Although that one is mounted to a split right here, so you can move that. You can move that this way. There goes his backpack. All right, looks like his waist is a ball joint in a cup, separated by one of these nice pieces here. That is to add some realism to it. There we go. Maybe it goes the other way, huh? There we go. So let's see if we can get that back in place, because that shouldn't have come off so easily, I don't think. There we go. So that is his articulation inside his chest. It also revolves, of course, because you do have the ball. Inside his hips, it looks like it's more simple. It is a simple ball joint. It goes on his leg. You can move it up. You can move it back. Back as far as his skirt armor goes. And out about that far. Not too far at all, actually. It'll get the job done. And then there is a dual joint system in his knee, so you can bend that one down there, or you can bend this one down here. When I sat him down, I actually used it like this. It's a little open and ugly now that I see it, but so what? It's okay. Looks like a system similar to what the girl kits use here. Looks like that thing is pinched between two sections here, so you can move it up and down like that. And then you can use the peg that's slid into to roll his ankle. Not too bad, not too bad. Paint application on this is pretty good. I like the camo effect on his legs, his arms here, very nice, very smooth. The belt looks good. The head, pretty straight. It's not misaligned in any way. The detail on the molding, very good. I really like the way the legs look. They did a little bit of a rush job on the, it looks like the solvent sealing here, but that's not too bad actually. Overall, I don't see any other issues, just that one. And that, like I said, the paint is very clean, so however they did it with this particular unit is very good. Same as this one, there's a little line across here, which I think is supposed to be a little sloppy there, but everything else looks pretty great. So I don't currently have any other figures out here in that line, but he is going to be a little bit shorter than your Master Chief, your Skirmisher, your Jackal, things like that I have reviewed before, because he's a normal human, not an enhanced one. But I am looking to fix that issue. This is the World of Halo scale, so they aren't listed in size, but they are in scale with each other. And the reason I bought this one is because it is similar in scale to Megami Device and 30-Minute Sisters. So I am going to pull one of those out and show you guys what that looks like. But I'm also going to show you what it looks like compared to my other standard model kits that I always bring out. So yeah, next time I bring out a figure, I should have some other stuff to compare it to. I am sorry for not bringing them out for this one, but here is my high-grade Gundam. So you can see this a lot smaller. I think the Master Chief actually goes up to his shoulders, pretty tall compared, but he's a very short man. Looking like he could be in a set of exo armor. Here is the Alto. About as tall as the drop pod. Here is Jinrai. As much as I'd like to think she's very tall, this is a little bit ridiculous. She is almost double his height. Here he is standing beside the Hexagear Nero. This one is pretty close in size, actually. So I wonder if that's 1/18 scale, maybe 1/20 scale, something like that. And of course, my massive Alex Master Grade, making himself about the same height as that drop pod is, and that is a little bit higher than he is on the concrete pad there. Looking really cool and bulky as well. And here is my surprisingly tall looking Rashetta, the 30-Minute Sister. I purposely bought this for. So we'll see if she fits in there and see how that looks. If it's no good, you know, I still have a cool drop pod for my Halo universe. If not, then she's going to have to get up armored and get in there and go on some missions. So we'll see how that goes. Let's go ahead and film putting her in there. All right, so it looks like right away we ran into a problem. Her butt has to come downward to move outwards like this. She's in a sitting position and therefore cannot fit inside here. Let me pull out Larinelle and Larinelle because they're a little bit shorter and see if they can fit in here. Okay, people, so it looks like even Larinelle in her shorter stature still does not fit in this ODST pod. So we are going to have to rethink the whole Halo weapons system today. But you can see how much of a discrepancy in size there is between these two. I think, like I said, Master Chief is about as tall as she's going to be, so it's probably not able to fit in there either. But I will have to find out and bring another video on to bear. So it looks like overall, the main reason I bought this is not a win, but it's still a really cool pod, and it wasn't terribly expensive at only $21. So I'm not going to complain about the size of the pod or anything like that. It is still really cool piece of Halo history. Like I mentioned, I think the Mega Bloks versions of these ones are going from $15 to $20 anyway. So I think you're getting a better deal in terms of size and shelf presence with this version. That said, I do like the Mega Bloks versions when they come out. I always try to get one. But overall, I think this is a pretty good deal. I really like the drop pod. I really wish it would have worked with the girls. That's too bad, but I am happy with what I have here, and I am glad that I picked it up for the price that I did. And I still want to get more, even though I know they won't work with the girl kits. That said, though, I think that's it for today. I think I'll see you guys next time, or you'll see me, but more than likely you'll see my stuff. Have a good day. Bye-bye.